So we are here today with
Hi, I'm Bella Love.
And my name is Freaky or Little Freak.
Lil Freak. Okay, so tell me how tell me a little bit about you guys yourself. Where'd you guys grow up?
You wanna go first?
Yeah,
Sure.
ladies first.
I'll go first. Okay, so I grew up in a small town in Washington State. I moved to Portland, Oregon about 20 years ago. Started doing adult films, I think.
Don't go
No, not that far. Not
You're
that
going
far?
you're going too
fast?
far. You're going too far.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself. Did you go to school?
I did go to school.
Did you go to high school?
I went to Kennewick High School.
You don't have to say exact, but
Okay.
did you go to college?
Nope.
No college. What was your first job?
Oh, my first job was at Baskin Robbins.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor?
I'm boring. Honestly, I like vanilla. Like vanilla bean.
But
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with vanilla.
Right.
How about over here, Freaky?
Born and raised in Brooklyn. And let me see, high school and college, definitely. I have an associate's degree. What was my first job? When I was 15, I worked for the Parks Department for a summer job. And before I got into the industry, I tried to be a comic book artist. And I actually interned at Marvel for like a semester of college. And I worked for a black-owned comic book company when I was 21. And then down the road, ended up doing this.
Okay. So now, how did you get started in the adult industry? What made you say, I need to go
Well,
do that?
I was an exotic dancer for 17 years to start.
Okay. How did you become an exotic dancer? What sparked?
I had kids
Okay.
super early, so I had to support them.
You need to make some money.
I moved out at 17 and I started dancing. I wasn't supposed to be dancing at 17, but I was dancing at 17. And
It was much easier back then.
Right, it was the natural progression.
Okay, and how many blessings do you have?
4.
Okay. So then you got into dancing, and then what happened?
And like I said, I did that for 17 years. I had my own escort company for a while until the IRS wanted some money and then, kind of put me under. So that was unfortunate.
Of course, that's all they want is money.
Yeah, and it was my first business venture. So I didn't have any wise people to tell me how to do it right.
Gotcha. And then, what made you decide to jump to adult?
Gosh, I just wanted to retire from dancing, and I'm naturally slutty, so I'm like, if I'm going to be slutty, why would I not be getting paid for this? So here I am.
Very good. How about over here? Do you prefer Freaky or Little Freak?
Either one is fine.
How about over here?
Okay, so which question would you like to ask first?
When did you decide I better go get freaky?
Okay, so
Did you have the nickname Freaky before?
yes, I'm gonna tell you how that happened. All right, so I was always fascinated by the adult industry growing up, right? Always a fan. Actually, at Urban X, I'll say I didn't meet her for the first time, but I ran into her again. One of the Hall of Famers, Dominique Simone. I was a big fan of hers when I was like a young adult, right? So she's one of my porn crushes from back in the day, right?
And did you go to the dinner?
Yeah, I was at the dinner.
Did you?
I met her again, and this time the difference was this time when I met her, I actually got to speak to her one-on-one because I'm an industry person.
How was that?
Oh no, she was very, very sweet. I met her when I was a fan, and I was a big fan of hers and Janet Jackson. And one time they came to New York, and I can't find it, but I have a Polaroid somewhere floating around with both of them naked, and I'm in the middle of it. So but what got me there was always a fan of the industry. Always found it fascinating. I would go to a lot of strip clubs. I basically had been around some type of adult industry related stuff for like years. And then one year, when I was about 25, I met this young lady. I started dating her. I'm from New York. She lived in New Jersey. We met online, and we would date, but nothing really happened. We never ended up becoming official of the sort. So one year I'm like, you know what? I have a couple of choices. I was friends with a guy. There used to be adult industry conventions on the East Coast. And I met this guy. His name was Southern Comfort. Right? He got into the business on the East Coast. And the East Coast porn started slowly coming back. Because everybody who doesn't know, porn started on the East Coast first, in New York. Right?
It's true.
Before it went west. So I had met him. We became friends. We found out we hung out at the same strip club. Right? He got into the business. And then the year he decided to say, hey, I'm going to start my own company. I made this decision. I said, well, I've been dating this girl for a while. Let me see if, she wants to make it official, right? So I say to her, hey, my decision was, if I ask her to be my girlfriend, and she says yes, then I'm not going to think about getting into porn. If she tells me no, I'm going to go get into porn and mess with my guy. 21 years later, this is where I'm at. So we know the answer to her. We know the answer to her question.
Okay. How did you guys meet?
Okay. I'll start first this time. So I was following this.
He's a good storyteller.
Oh, he is.
I was following this BBW porn star named Princess Gemini.
Okay.
And she was based out of Vegas, right? And edit that part out.
Do not edit that out.
And so I was following her on Facebook, and I'm big on networking. I'm big on networking with other performers. And I found out she was having an event on the East Coast in Rhode Island. So I went up to meet her. She was one of the people that were a part of her crew at the time, right? And it was a video shoot / swinger party at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm at the event. I run into a mutual friend of ours who's a photographer. What up, Charles? Right? And we're talking, and I'm flirting with her, right? Next thing you know, while we're watching this girl ride a Sibian, she looks at me and she's like, oh, so if I want to go downstairs, you can. I'm like, oh, okay. And basically, the rest is history. I found out she was poly, right? I had decided I wanted to explore polyamory, on my own terms. We went to see if we clicked. Spent a couple months doing that. We went to AVN 1 year, and after that, we got together, and that was it.
Okay, so you were poly, which means multiple, but were you already swinging at that time?
I think I was swinging before I knew it had to work. Like I've just always been like free loving. I like to share my partner. I like to watch my guy screw another girl. Like it really turns me on.
So you started this shit.
I started it. I did. Yeah, I think it was the second night that he was like having sex with another girl, and I came up behind him.
Yes.
And I was like whispering in his ear, I can't wait to swing with you.
Oh, no, it might have been the first night.
Was that still for day one?
It was still day one, because what happened was after we had our one-on-one session, they had an orgy video shoot.
Yeah.
Right? They had an orgy video shoot, and then one of the girls. No, this is the funniest part. I'm getting my soul snatched from me by this woman, and she's basically above me getting with this guy.
Right, I'm like bent over top of him, like
and I'm
Twister
like,
style.
And I'm like, hey, so is he good, baby? And she's like,
And so, yeah, I have a picture of us, a snapshot from the video of us cracking up.
Right,
because I'm
right.
like, yeah, no,
And then I ended up like this woman who had like this like interesting rooster haired mohawk thing.
Yeah.
And fat, her ass was stupid, right? And as I'm she goes, oh, I can't wait to have a swing with you.
Yeah.
And we just kind of clicked.
Yeah, we've been swinging ever since.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We hit up clubs,
Yeah.
Okay,
Have a few
so
parties.
so I met you yesterday,
Yes.
and I saw that you had this awesome shirt on with that upside down pineapple. I recently figured out what that meant, so I was like, hey, I need to interview you.
No, what's funny is that what it says on the shirt says cake. That's her favorite food.
right? Cake is my favorite food, especially pineapple upside down cake.
Right, and
I'm
it was
just
a red
saying,
and I
it
was
is my
wearing a
favorite.
pineapple upside down cake. So we're gonna start having to call that swinger cake now.
Yeah, swinger cake.
That's called swinger cake. now.
Makes sense now. Okay,
Yeah.
pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah.
You guys are not swingers. You were just promoting the pie,
Yeah,
right? Like I said, you're a swinger, and then you guys don't like the couple. No, I love pie, upside down cake.
sure. Yeah, upside down pineapple.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get your shirt?
Oh, I can't remember actually. I don't
Been a
know where I
while?
got it, but it was cool. I saw it and it was like, yeah, I need that. I forgot where I got it from. Okay, so I've been a swinger since 2001.
Okay, so how did you start get swinging?
So
And I'm not just talking about movies, because movies is
no,
just swinging in general.
Swinging in general. Okay, so 2001, I was unemployed, right? But like, I didn't have a girlfriend, nothing. I was like trying to find a way to get some pussy, basically. And I went on this website called Dark Side. I forgot what it was called, but it was basically a site for interracial hookups. So I found somebody who threw interracial gangbangs, right? At that point in my life, I had never been with a white woman, right? So I started going to interracial gangbangs, right? So that's how my start swinging went. And in the same year I got into the industry, right? I found like-minded swingers that were also ebony, and found like a group of swingers, and then had the experience of like what it was like to have, even though I still didn't have a girlfriend, at least have a partner, or at least we see couples and stuff like that. And I was part of like a few groups, or whatever, and pretty much from there, that was it.
Hold on 1 second, just to say hi to Gianna. All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, and then I've been swinging since, and actually when I started doing the couple swinging, I also started doing porn around the same time, so I was having a lot of sex for at least a good 2 years. If I wasn't on film, I was on a partner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she brought the freak out of you.
Yeah, no. He was already freaky before.
That's why I'm a little freak in you.
But not in him.
Not in him, not you. Not you.
He's talking to the camera.
I'm talking to the camera.
Yeah, no.
All right, so I've had other swingers on there, and people are always like, "Oh, I want to get with you guys and stuff." Are you guys open to fans to get with you or not?
I don't think we've gotten that far.
Okay.
I don't know that we've gotten that far.
Like
I think that it's an individual basis, you know. If we
'Cause-
meet somebody, we vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
Like what city are you out of?
All right. Well, we live in separate cities.
Yeah.
So I live in Brooklyn, New York. She lives in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys.
but we're poly, so
Yeah.
I have more than one partner.
Right.
She has more than one partner.
Right.
So we see each other a lot whenever we can.
Right.
A lot of times it's based on industry stuff, but we also just spend time with each other outside of industry.
Oh, that's interesting. I
Right.
thought you guys lived together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any chance of you coming to the Best Coast?
I am on the West Coast. I'm on the Beast Coast.
Any chance of you coming to the West Coast or you to the East Coast?
No.
No.
No, I
you
will
guys are
not be.
you guys are happy where you're at.
Yeah, we're good.
I
We're
think
good.
we like where we're at.
We will continue doing it the way we do it.
Right, it works.
Yeah, it works.
You know.
Okay. So anything? You said you had something coming out, content coming out?
We're
Where-
both working on reworking our sites and our platforms and stuff.
Right.
Which they are what?
So
Mine is bellabellaproductions.com.
What's your IG?
IG Bella Bella Productions.
Okay. No space, no underscore, nothing.
Nope.
Just Bella Productions.
Bella Bella.
Bella
Productions.
Bella, two Bella.
Two
okay.
Bellas and Productions.
And over here.
All right, and mine is Little Freaking You. So littlefreakingyou.com is the site, and on my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram is all Little Freaking You, and it's spelled like how the rapper spell it, LIL,
Yeah.
and it's Freak IN and the letter U, so Little Freaking You.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll put it down here so then. All right. So, well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.